Hello everyone and welcome to this very, very special broadcast. We are coming to you from Kartavya Path, the setting of a parade that fills the heart of every Indian with pride. Over the next 30 minutes, we are meeting the stars of the parade, the men and women who represent the might, the glory and the diversity of India's military. Speaking of first, here's a first. The first couple in the history of Republic Day parades to be marching down Kartavya Path together. Well, not together, but at least they're taking part in the Republic Day parade together. Captain Suprita, thank you very much from the Air Defence, and Major Jerry from the Madras Regiment. Captain Suprita, don't tell me this was a coincidence.
No, it was not a coincidence. Initially, when we got actually the story goes way back. Like both of us being the NCC cadets, we took part in the Republic Day camp. He was part of the Republic Day camp 2014, and I was part of the Republic Day marching contingent in the year 2016. Though it was our dream back then that we would come back as officers and take part in the Republic Day parade. So seeing this happening this year, we feel very happy and proud that our dreams are coming true.
And is it any fun, Major Jerry, to have, I mean, I know that, there are many stars during the Republic Day parade, but you're one of them. You've been featured in newspapers and television channels. How does that feel, Major Jerry?
Main thing, it is like not only about us, and it is about the theme also, like if you can see, which is women empowerment of this year. And we feel nice, like we were the first couple, but what we dreamt around a few years back that we wanted to participate in the Republic Day parade, and that happened this year, and we are happy.
So it was, your dream wasn't to participate, be the first couple to participate together. It was an individual dream. I think we need to make that distinction. So when did you get married and how did you meet?
Like I told, we met during our NCC days. That we were from the same directorate, Karnataka Goa directorate. That is when we met for the first time, and since then it was both of our dreams that we would join the armed forces, and we did our preparations also together. So,
and when did you get married?
We got married last year, June 2023.
But being an army couple is not easy. It's actually quite challenging because most of the times you'll be spending your lives separately. Is that the case right now as well, and how do you deal with it?
Indian Army, the main thing what we had passions first was to join the armed forces, and in the army you balance personal and professional life, and it is manageable. And we are at different places, though at times we meet, and we are occupied in the place where we are, and first we serve our nation and then we get time to meet also. So that is one of the good factor. Whenever we get time, we meet.
So Delhi in that sense, and this little stint, 2 months stint in that sense, is actually good because two of you get to spend some time together. Have you had some time together?
Yes. We stay together, and yes, this is a bonus.
This is a bonus. Can I just finally ask you, what, not just as the first couple of the armed forces to be marching down Kartavya Path during the Republic Day, but even individually, what it feels to be at the center of attention on the 26th?
The theme for this year is women empowerment. So, it is very important to have a supportive spouse, not just in army, in every other field. And being in the army, it becomes very essential to have a supportive spouse. And I hope everyone gets to explore their dreams and find their supportive partners to achieve whatever they're dreaming of. And gender should be no barrier for any women out there to achieve their dreams.
What's the experience like for you to be part of the Republic Day parade? Does it fill your chest with pride? Is it more about family, that your family will be watching? What's the feeling like?
Definitely it is, for any individual, it is a pride and honor for the officers who are marching, the contingent troops, the JCOs who are marching, because we are coming here after like the last year when we marched was in 2019, and the golden opportunity we've got to march again at Kartavya Path, and we take pride in ourselves. We are like you can say it is a nostalgic feel for me also, like from NCC and being getting commissioned into the army and then leading a contingent is one of the best part, which as an officer I'll be cherishing.
And it's certainly not a honeymoon. I mean, people may think so that, this is bonus time, but it's bloody tough. Practicing, getting up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. What's been the most challenging thing for you?
Like you said, like every contingent here, every regiment, they've practiced like 3-4 months before coming to Delhi. And in, you know how the climate is in Delhi. They get up at 2 o'clock, withdraw their weapons, and then they go to Rajpath where the practice happens. Early morning, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then they practice till 12 o'clock noon. So it is very challenging for every individual who is here. All of this is being done just to put up their best, like give a good show on 26 January where entire country would be watching and people from outside India would also be watching. So all this hard work, I'm sure that people who are watching, for them it would be a festival watching all the regiments of the Indian Army, Air Force and the Navy marching proudly.
Since both of you come from Karnataka, last question, how have you been dealing with the Delhi cold?
Like I'm a second generation officer, so I've been traveling all parts of India. For me, I'm already acclimatized to it, and in the army also, army takes you from what do you say, to all
Dras
the
to Madras.
Dras to Madras. So it is like that. So we are used to the weather as well.
For me,
You're a Mysore girl.
Yeah, I'm a Mysore girl. Initially, when I joined the forge, I did find it tough, but then now I've put in almost 2 years of service, so even I have got used to it. And like once you come on the ground wearing your uniform, I don't think the cold bothers you.
Many, many congratulations and thank you for speaking to us and all the best. The Indian Air Force contingent this year is being led by 4 women, all of them on your screens as we speak. Thank you so much all of you for joining us. Rashmi Thakur, I'm going to start with you. You are the contingent commander. I want to ask you what it is to lead a contingent on our day. So you're 4 women leading it and the rest are airmen, of course.
Jai Hind, I'm Squad Leader Rashmi. I'll be the contingent commander for this year's Indian Air Force marching contingent. I think more than leading the contingent, the fact that I'm part of the contingent is more of a fact which gives me more satisfaction. The process has been wonderful and of course I'm looking forward to marching on Kartavya Path.
What have the challenges been apart from the cold?
We've been here for the last 2 months, practicing day in, day out. Early mornings and late evenings have become more of a norm these days. So the practice has been really extensive. The debriefs have been more extensive. And of course, it has been a fun as well as challenging process at the same time.
So what does it take to keep the josh up in these conditions? You have gotten up really early in the morning, there is fog, there is cold and then there's pollution as well?
Firstly, I think the fact that we'll be marching on the Kartavya Path on 26 Jan, that is probably the most motivating factor. Other than that, of course, we have our instructors, we have the team of 144 men marching behind us. I think these are the 2 motivating factors which help us to get up every day early morning.
So is this the first Republic Day parade that you're participating in? And if yes, what's the experience been like and what's the highlight more importantly been like for you?
So I have participated in the all-women contingent that happened in 2015. So I participated as part of the contingent then back in 2015. And I've also been lucky enough to having been participated in the Bastille Day parade that happened in France last year.
So you're a veteran.
You can say that. So, but the feeling of, leading a contingent of 144 men and marching on the Kartavya Path this time, it's a altogether different feeling. Really, words cannot do justice to what the feeling is marching down from Vijay Chowk till India Gate. So it's actually a matter of great pride.
And a matter of great pride for your families as well. What is the feedback? What is it that they are asking you every day? I'm sure you're speaking to them every day. And what is it that you're telling them?
Oh, well, it is a matter of great honor and pride for the families as well. And they're very excited. They're going to watch us on TV, a lot of them. And a lot of them are going to come and watch us here on the Kartavya.
Have you already invited your parents and told them you better be here because I'm going to be marching?
Oh yes, for sure. They're already so excited themselves that they're going to be here, and other relatives as well. So it's actually quite a moment for all of us.
Where do you come from? Where are your parents coming from?
I come from Roorkee, Uttarakhand.
So they'll be coming. Are they already here?
Yes, they'll be coming. They'll be coming.
Okay. And what about you? What's the experience been like for you? Have you got a moment or even 10 seconds to breathe and maybe look at Delhi apart from Lutyens Delhi? Have you got the opportunity to go roam around?
Flight from Kirti Rohil. I'm a Delhiite only.
Oh, acha.
It has been obviously a different experience this time, considering I am not in Delhi going to various monuments and I am doing parade instead. But yes, and the entire experience is really good. Moreover, we are part of history, I would say, in a lot of senses. And for all of us, it's a very momentous occasion personally.
Can I ask you one cliche question? But push leti hu. Cliche hai, so, what is it like to be a woman officer in the Indian Air Force? I know what you're going to say, lekin bol do.
It is obviously a very prideful thing. And moreover, what is cherry on the cake is that there are women on the outside, young girls, who see us and they definitely do feel motivated. And every time a civilian recognizes us, that is worth all of it.
I'm sure it is. So do a lot of young girls come to you and say, we want to wear a uniform like you? How do we do what you're doing?
Oh, well, we were practicing here at Kartavya Path, and one of the best moments I had here was this little girl. She came to watch us practice early in the morning, and then she came and did this salute to me, which was very, very, it was very happy as a moment. So yes, they come up and they talk to us and they salute us. So I feel very honored that I can be an inspiration to them.
So is that the hope as well, Sumita, that there'll be lots of young girls who will be watching you not just here, but on television screens across the country. Is that also the hope that watching you all in the parade inspires other little girls, 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds and 10-year-olds to say, even I can do this. I want to do this.
Obviously, even if you are able to motivate even a single girl child, to do something great in life, maybe join the defense services, or maybe, take a career of her choice. Even if you are able to motivate even one girl, I think we will be doing great justice.
There's been a lot of push, my last question, a lot of push and focus on Nari Shakti for Republic Day parades in the last couple of years. In fact, more than the last couple of years. What are your views on that, and what do you think that achieves really?
See, what I think is that Nari Shakti has been prevalent in our country for a long time now. However, since these days media is more prevalent in even the most remote corners of the country, the fact that Nari Shakti is being a part of Republic Day parade, I think that will reach to more people. Also in defense forces, there is not much really difference whether you're a woman officer or you're a male officer. There are equal opportunities, equal challenges. Well, of course, physically there's a difference. But then I think that the take of the government towards encouraging Nari Shakti through the Republic Day parade is a great move.
Thank you so much and all the very best. Great to speak to all of you. Thanks. I'm at Kartavya Path, resplendent in its Republic Day glory. And this Republic Day parade is going to be a parade of many firsts. And some of the firsts are right here with me on Kartavya Path. For the very first time, we are going to have Agniveers march along the Kartavya Path. Agniveers from the Indian Air Force joining us. They're all part of the Tri-Services contingent, and all of them, coincidentally, are from Uttar Pradesh. Many congratulations, Sneha. This is Urvashi. You have Jaya here and you have Himanshi here. So maybe we should start with Jaya. Jaya, ये बताइए कि पहला Republic Day parade है आपका?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're 19 years old or 20 years old?
Ma'am, I'm 21 years old.
You're 21 years old. तो क्या लगता है आप सुबह से लेके practice कितने बजे start हो जाती है?
Ma'am, practice starts on 4 o'clock. We are standing here.
And what has the practice been like and what has the experience been like?
Ma'am, the experience is very excited for us, and we are very happy that we are going to do RD parade.
अच्छा, तो मतलब आरडी परेड इससे पहले तो आप लोगों ने सिर्फ टीवी पे देखी होगी। आप जब यहाँ पे प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं तो कैसा लग रहा है कि यू विल एक्चुअली बी पार्ट ऑफ इट?
Yes, we feel very proud that we are the participants on this parade, and we feel very very proud.
ओके, हिमांशी, व्हाट अबाउट यू? पेरेंट्स को बता दिया, सारे रिश्तेदारों को बता दिया आपने? अब जब परेड आएगी टीवी पे तो सब लोग खोल के सिर्फ ये देखेंगे कि हिमांशी कहाँ है।
यस मैम, मैंने अपने घर में सभी को बता दिया, सारे बहुत खुश हैं। इवन मैम, मैं एनसीसी कैडेट रह चुकी हूँ, तो इट्स माय ड्रीम टू हेयर। राइट नाउ आई एम हियर, आई एम वेरी हैप्पी एंड एक्साइटेड टू डू आरडी परेड।
एंड व्हाट इज इट लाइक टू बी इन द इंडियन एयरफोर्स? जिस स्कीम के थ्रू आप आए हैं वो अग्निवीर स्कीम है, नई स्कीम है, आप पहला बैच हैं, तो कैसा लग रहा है आपको यहाँ पे?
मैम, हर चीज़ की पहली खुशी अलग ही होती है। एज अग्निवीर हम लोग यहाँ आए तो बहुत खुशी की बात है। आरडी परेड में हमें मौका मिल रहा है तो बहुत अलग बात है। बहुत
एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा? बहुत लोग नहीं जानते कितनी कठिन मेहनत लगती है आरडी परेड में जाने से पहले। हम लोग तो सिर्फ वो देखते हैं 90 मिनट्स का जो पूरा परेड होता है, लेकिन आप लोग कई महीनों से प्रैक्टिस करते हैं। वो प्रैक्टिस बताइए, इतनी ठंड भी पड़ रही है दिल्ली में।
मैम, हमने जिस तरह अभी ट्रेनिंग अपनी कंप्लीट की है और 2 महीने से हम यहाँ प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं। बहुत मेहनत की है। सुबह उठना, सर्दी में, दिल्ली की सर्दी में सुबह उठ के यहाँ परेड करने आना बहुत बड़ी बात है अपने आप में ही। हम सभी ने बहुत मेहनत की है इसके लिए।
एंड इट्स अ मोमेंट ऑफ प्राइड फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू एंड योर फैमिलीज एज वेल। लेकिन एक बात बताइए स्नेहा, कि आपने यहाँ से वहाँ, वहाँ से यहाँ, तो परेड आप सुबह से कर रहे हैं पिछले 2 महीने से, लेकिन दिल्ली घूमने का मौका मिला?
यस मैम, हमें दिल्ली घूमने का मौका मिला था।
क्या देखा, क्या अच्छा लगा? पहली बार है आपका दिल्ली में?
यस मैम, आई हैव विजिटेड मैनी समटाइम्स बट नॉट लाइक फॉर आरडी परेड और समथिंग, एंड वी विजिटेड मैनी प्लेसेस सच एज गुरुद्वारास and Delhi Heart and several places.
Okay. So have you enjoyed your stint so far? I know it's very cold here. A lot of times the city is completely fogged out. But what's the experience been for you here? Practicing for the Republic Day parade and then actually participating in it.
Ma'am, it was a very great experience for all of us. Even I feel lucky that I'm marching as a tri-services contingent, in a tri-services contingent as Agniveer and representing Air Force. It was all a great experience and I'm feeling very honored and proud to be the part of this
Okay.
RD parade.
So can you tell me, Urvashi, what inspired you to, enroll yourself into the Air Force via Agniveer?
Ma'am, I have several reasons. One of them is I am so much passionate about the Indian Air Force uniform, and my grandfather is also retired MWN Air Force, so that's why his way of living, his discipline inspired me the most, and so here I am.
And are you disciplined as him? Because it takes a lot of discipline to wake up at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning and come for parade every day. Has that been challenging?
Yes ma'am, it is challenging, but at the same time it is excited also, it's exciting also, and yes, I'm trying my best to be like him, and yes, I will in future also, I will want to be just like my grandfather.
Okay. Can I ask you then, what has been your favorite part when you were growing up? What was the favorite part of Republic Day parade for you? And is that something you're looking forward to at this Republic Day parade as well?
Ma'am, my favorite part was meeting different services contingent as we are marching together with Army and Navy. So it was my favorite part. I was able to know many things about different services, and I'm looking forward for a great march on 24.
All right. Many, many congratulations and all the best to all 4 of you. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, when you tune into the Republic Day parade, keep an eye out for the Air Force Tableau. You will see these 2 young officers on the tableau, Ananya Sharma and Asma Sheikh. Thank you very much for speaking to us here on Mirror Now. How have things been in the last couple of weeks? It's gotten very cold here in Delhi. It's also fogged out. What have the drills and practice sessions been like for you?
The practice for us started around 2 months ago, and definitely, as you said, it has become extremely cold. But I think with the adrenaline and excitement of the parade, it is okay to deal with.
Is this your first time in the parade, Asma, participating in the parade?
Yes, it's the first time that I'll be a part of the Indian Air Force Tableau for the Republic Day Parade.
What's it been like? It's a moment of great pride, I'm sure, not just for you, but your family as well.
Definitely, it's a moment of great pride, not just for my family, but the place where we come from. And the Republic Day is a thrilling experience to watch so many contingents of different forces come together to represent the nation at the parade.
So you come to Pune, you come from Pune. So you think everyone in Pune will be keeping an eye out for you? Ki Asma from Pune is going to be part of the parade and she is going to be on the tableau. So we need to tune in.
I'm hoping so.
Okay. Your father was in the Indian Air Force. Is that what he was? Both of you, of course, fighter pilots. You fly the Sukhois. Is he who inspired you to join the Indian Air Force?
Yes, as I grew up, I have grown up watching my father and aspiring to be like him. Definitely, when I was young, there were no females in the fighter stream, but he used to keep motivating me as I was growing up. And as soon as it opened up for women, I joined in the Indian Air Force.
What about you?
I take inspiration from my grandfather, who's a retired colonel from the Indian Army, and my mother was also a lecturer at the National Defence Academy. So I've always been seeing my grandfather. That is when I thought that I have to be a part of the forces. Subsequently, when in 2016 women were inducted into the fighter stream of the flying branch, that is when I decided that I want to be a part of that too.
So tell us something about the Air Force Tableau. You will be part of that.
Yes. So the Indian Air Force Tableau, the theme for this year is Sashakt, Saksham and Atmanirbhar, which means potent, powerful and self-reliant. It has 3 parts. You want me to explain the parts? Yeah, the rare part signifies Saksham, which means potent. We have shown a C-130J Super Hercules aircraft performing the Operation Kaveri, which was carried out in the year April 2023. And with the help of C-130J aircraft, we've provided humanitarian aid and we've rescued about more than 3,800 Indian and foreign nationals from Sudan during the Sudan conflict. The center portion of the tableau signifies Saksham, which means powerful. And we have shown Tejas and Su-30 aircraft over the Indian Ocean reach, which shows our expanding reach over the seas as well. We have shown the GSAT-7 Alpha satellite, which shows our space power of the Indian Air Force. And we have 2 women aircrew in flying gear. The frontmost portion symbolizes Atmanirbhar, which means self-reliant. We have the C-295 aircraft, which we've inducted from Spain. Initial few aircraft will be taken from Spain as it is, and subsequently they'll be manufactured indigenously in India.
Okay. So can you tell me what your first memories of a Republic Day parade is? Because I'm sure all of you have grown up watching Republic Day parade on 26 January. In most Indian households, you would get up early and switch on Doordarshan to watch. So what were the highlights for you? And then what does it feel to be here, being part of it?
As I was growing up, we would only watch Republic Day parade on the television. I've come to witness it myself as an audience, as a child. So to come here as a participant is a very exciting experience for me, and it is I'm obviously filled with a lot of honor and pride to be representing the Indian Air Force as a participant.
But your role on 26 January is also going to be a bit challenging. You'll be standing on the tableau for more than 90 minutes, I assume.
Yes, approximately for 90 minutes, the entire Kartavya Path will be standing on the tableau. But we've been practicing for just that for the past 2 months.
What's the challenge in, just standing for those 90 minutes on a moving platform? Could you tell our viewers that?
Mainly it is balancing yourself, because we'll be standing in attention. So as the vehicle is moving, just to balance yourself while standing in attention is the most challenging part.
Would you agree?
Definitely, yes.
Okay, so how much practice has it taken?
We've been practicing since 2 months for that, and hopefully we'll put up a good show.
I'm sure you will. All the very best. Thank you very much for speaking to us. And with that, it's a wrap from me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching, and a very, very happy Republic Day to all of you.
God, इतना पानी आ गया है। पापा